How's it going, everyone? Smiggiles here, back again. What's the crack? Now, we're in Need for Speed. The reason why we're in this is because it was free, and it's about the price I reckon the game was worth. So, it was free on EA Access there. So, I had it installed, and I hadn't played it, and then it says, right, I'll give it a go. The game... Oh god, I'd seen this when it came out and I was like, oh god, do I really want to go near that? But it's like, it's so funny, like EA are trying to go back and they're trying to say all the time, look at us, we're still cool, we still make the best games. It's like, he's just the best at promoting them. That's like, you're just good at marketing now at this stage. Because this is just like, this was supposed to be compared to Need for Speed. You know, like it was supposed to go back to the grassroots, and it didn't. Like, I know you're looking at, like, if anyone's played the game, you're looking at the car. That's the Subaru, one of the three cars you get to choose. You get a Subaru, a Honda, and I can't even remember what else you get to pick from. But you only get to pick from three. Yeah, it's like three cars. But there's actually no real reason for you, unless there's just a car that you really like. There's no real reason for you to buy any other car in the game, because the way you get upgrades and everything, well, actually there is a reason to buy cars, because obviously you can do this one up really high up, but you can do it up really high, but the fact is that when you get up into the high events, you do kind of need a bit of a quicker car. But by that stage, you're going to have like $200,000 sitting in your account if you just keep this car or whatever, your starting car. There's no reason to really buy another one. Like, I just bought that's another thing that's annoying. Like, sometimes you'll crash and you won't wreck, and then other times you crash at 20 mile an hour, and then it's like, oh, you're done. Yeah, there's no reason to buy another car really for ages in the game. Just do up the one you have and you'll still have plenty of money. But it's really arcadey, and I know, like, it's supposed to be like that, but the cars are too clunky and too fucking messed up. Like, it's not a great control. And then, as you can see, cops come after you every fucking 5 seconds in the game. It's just how they roll. It's just, there's nothing else to do. And in true fashion, as you've seen there, like in the last lap, whenever you go around, oh shit, I'm not going to make the score. Oh, I think I did there, did I? Yeah, just pull a handbrake turn. When you go around a corner, there's always a car on your racing line ready to just smash into you. It's like the classic rule. Like, the game's always in night time. It's always raining or about to rain, or in the middle of a heavy shower to a light shower. It's just always it's always raining. But the frame rate, it does have a problem on the Xbox One anyway. Like, it's fairly noticeable at high speeds and everything. Like the original Need for Speed was so good. It was so, like, the first two were great, and they improved so much. But then they went off. Like, the one that was really, like, was it Need for Speed The Run? That was one of them that was just terrible for me. I didn't mind, like, their undercover ones and that. Like, they were okay. But then EA are trying to do this the whole time now. Live action. Like, none of this live action stuff. It's like, get away with the live action. Like, the actors in this, like, they're just... I'm not saying... The actors themselves are probably okay actors. Like, one of the girls in it, Amy, is from Game of Thrones. Can't think of the actress's name. Yeah, but anyway, she's in Game of Thrones. She was in the fucking the Hall of the Many-Faced Gods, that storyline with Arya Stark. But anyway, there's plenty of good people in it, like, but they're like, they look really rigid in it, and you know, they go to bars and diners and all they're doing is drinking fucking Monster energy drink. The product placement for that is crazy, and Ken Block and all this, like, and Every time they go to show a YouTube video, the signal goes on their phones because it's like, oh no, oh damn signal. It's like, yeah, because you can't show fucking footage like that. It's like they're just trying too hard, and it's like, it's EA's running out of ideas. That's what it is. It's like we don't know what you want anymore. You know, like doing this, like blame the consumer, like, oh, you always want more, and it's like, yeah, we do want more, but we want something decent, like, and this, like, you know, for us, some games have proven, like the Codemasters Drift games have proved like that you can still make decent titles involving racing and drifting and everything, and Forza Horizon is another one that's constantly doing well, like, and the new one is looking good as well. Like the cars in this, there's not even like there's stupid cars in it. You know, things like well, some people say they're not stupid, but they are stupid considering for this. Like Lamborghinis and, well, Porsches and all these type of cars. Like you're not going to see them out street racing. You know, if you're going to go back to the grassroots, have a load of Hondas, a load of Mazdas, a load of fucking Fords, like just all sorts of small little hatchbacks and stuff like that, or loads of Subarus and Mitsubishis and stuff like that, stuff that you can actually kick the tail out on and stuff like that, or fucking an old Mark II Escort from Ford. Like that would be a perfect drifting car, because like you can't even drive them in a straight line, like back goes out. But you see, like this, everything all fucking pile up. Yeah, fucking well done, lads. See, this is the type of shit that like fucking EA fart out these days, and they just call it a game. Like, and I've only been playing it. I'd say I'd say it's just probably about the 10-hour mark, and I've done tons in the game, like in terms of the main story or anything like that. So, and it doesn't need to be always online. This fucking always online bullshit that they're always pulling. Like, oh, play with players from around the world and race with these people, and it's like they don't want to race either. You look at any of these games, what are they doing? They're just driving around, doing the single player story, which is what this fucking part of the game is. It's just like anyone who wants to go play with fucking other people, they'll invite them themselves in their own events. They'll be like, no, like, I've got my own mates. Fuck you. And there's more product placement, fucking Hot Wheels. There's fucking every truck is a fucking Hot Wheels truck. Fuck's sake. It's just like, it's when they do this, like, this is like EA gone completely fucking haywire. Like, everything is Monster Energy and Hot Wheels. You know, like, just like, we've always had sponsors in video games and stuff like that, but it's like been casually put in. You know, it's not like fucking slammed in the face, like. But, like, the game has just gone, it's the franchise even, it's just gone to shite completely. It's really like, I don't know, they don't know what to do anymore. The whole thing of like, oh well, like, we don't know what she's like what do you want out of a racing game? This is like, fuck's sake, like even the customization in it isn't that good in this. Like, the original Need for Speed Undergrounds, like the 1 and 2, you had about 100 bumpers, 100 hoods, 100 different headlights, all sorts of neon lighting. This, like, is just a handful of everything, and like, yeah, you can do each car up to the absolute max, and you'll be fine. But like, there's no actual fun in this. You know, you just drive around and just do this, and all this like things like, oh yeah, Twitter and all these like fucking tweets and YouTube comments, and oh yeah, upload this dash cam footage and all. And it's like, oh, like trying to be. It's like, this game is like, you know, someone who's like in their 40s and they're trying to talk to 18-year-olds and they're trying to be cool, and they're like, you know, so you like that new pop music? That's what this fucking. That's what this is like. It's fucking. It's completely. It's like EA completely losing the fucking run of themselves and saying like, we don't know what you want. We don't know how to make these games. Like, you know, we know how to shit out the same stuff in sports every year. That's easy, but like, you know, it's fucking hell. And it's like, you know, like, hey, look at me. Oh, you're smashing around the track. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's fucking. You can do that. You can just smash around. Like if I play Forza, I'm a completely different driver. When you play this, you don't really need to try. You just like fucking, oh, I won. Hey, I'm smashing around the place. I bet you I'll still fucking come. I'll still finish the fucking race, no problem. I'm still 0.5 seconds. I'm still fucking winning. But oh no, I'm losing. All right, yeah. You see how much dicking around you actually had to do before it actually said, yeah, you're actually losing a bit of time here. But yeah, it's like there's just the one. It's this thing as well. There's no actual difficulty setting. It's just like, well, there is, but it's not really. It's that progressive crap. And it's like, ugh. So like, even when you go back and do other events, then it's like completely whitewashing opponents, and like you get your starter car up to the level of a fucking Bugatti Veyron almost, And it is supposed to be arcadey, and it is, I suppose. Like, look, if you're just starting out on the whole Need for Speed stuff, you will think this is a good game. But for anyone who's come from way back on the original Xbox and the original PlayStation 2, the original PlayStation, so I have to say, I'm so used to having to say original Xbox instead of just saying Xbox. So the PS2 and the Xbox and the GameCube, we had Need for Speeds. So if you played it back on console back then, like, you're not going to think much of the modern day equivalents. Like they're not going back to what it was or anything. They're just, I don't know, they're just messing about now at this stage. Because they know, well, I suppose they know they don't have to care about people my age, because they know that there's an 18-year-old that's coming up, someone that's fucking 10 years younger than me, who is more important as their demographic than me, because they're going to be probably playing video games longer than me, so we need to please what the kids want, and it doesn't always add up to what everyone else wants. But the game itself, like, you got a reasonable selection of cars, always in nighttime, always raining. It's fairly easy. Like, well, it was free on, I don't know if it's still free on EA Access. I don't know if it's still the free one. They might have changed it since. But even it's always up on sale in the Xbox store as well, and it's the same on the PlayStation store. It's always for sale, and it's always a bad sign when something's always for sale. Kind of like Battlefield Hardline, always for sale. But anyway, it's just a quick kind of my thoughts on EA and Need for Speed and stuff like that. Like, so hope you like my video. I've been Smiggiles, and I'll catch you guys in another video.